and to attempt to finish this before the direct. Got about an hour to do it. Hour to beat this boss. Might be able to do it. I've got some tips on my first mod, second mod. Maybe I can crack the code. See.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
No, I rage quit. Game requires too much focus. I was really tired. Probably would have been up until like 4 in the morning. Like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Get a good night's rest, eat some food, drink some water.
Journey of
Worth
a
it.
1,000 miles.
Oh shit! Holy shit! No freaking way! Weakling! Drop the weapon, sir!
Off to a great start. I've gotten rusty, like 12 hours of not playing this.
Rest.
Time has passed.
You should have stayed at home. Let me end.
To reveal the path you must. You disappoint.
I'm kinda annoyed that these guys are like right before the boss. I don't want to struggle this hard for a bullshit unfun boss.
Pathetic. You can barely keep up. You disappoint.
Ugh, I can't even do this now. This is what's the most annoying thing about this boss, is just these obnoxious enemies. You
Impossible.
can't skip enemies in this game. You have to fight them. It just gets annoying after a while. Like, let me start straight at the boss. Boss is not fun. No. Opposite of fun. This attempt is pretty much botched. I died too much to the elite enemies.
Years. Come on.
Try harder.
That's all you've done. After 8 years of training.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
The Ever Stagger! Armor, armor, armor.
Do better. Try harder.
Gas boss. Don't you hyper armor some more? You haven't done that enough. Walk through clean hits. Much fun. I can't get a punish on him. Every time I hit him, he doesn't stagger. He just walks through it like my attack not there. It's dumb. Another phase after this too. Like how would I don't need any more. This fucker to die. Least fun boss so far. Like nothing works. Game mechanics like cease to exist.
Greetings.
Wish this was like the 3rd level where they just let you go straight to the boss. No elite enemies. That's what makes this such a pain. Like the hardest enemies in the game are all like right here.
Journey of 1,000
Like
miles.
why?
No fucking way.
Get really good at fighting these guys next time I play this game. If I play this game again. There's just a swarm of hitboxes. I can't move. Why do these guys have to be here?
You should have stayed down.
Just makes it take so long to get to the boss.
You should have stayed at home.
Fuck this Krillin guy. Like, possible to beat.
To reveal the path you must
Shut up. Just leave. She's still not dead. It's like they don't want you to play this game at this point. Let's just put annoying enemies right before the boss, where, like, none of the game mechanics work. There's a great feeling when the things you learn don't work. You, buddy, I hate you. The weapon doesn't even do anything, because he just walks through. So hard to make a game where, like, bosses are still challenging, but the moveset, like, works. Instead of, like, taking all of it away from you.
Do better. Try harder.
almost infinite attacks.
Come on. Try harder.
Shut up, bitch. None of these tips work.
Years.
Like infinite armor. Do you ever stagger? No, just walk through my attack.
Do better. Try harder.
Can't it just be if you land a hit, they stagger? This be so much more fun.
Your reliance on your gift will be your death.
Your reliance on ignoring the game mechanics. Bitch.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Parry does nothing either, he just walks through it.
Try harder.
Can't they just give you a checkpoint before the boss? Seriously? I'm tired of fighting Krillin. Tired of fighting Krillin and his girlfriend or whatever. I'm sick of fighting them. I just want to learn the boss. It sucks you have to go through 5 minutes of generic enemy fights to even try. It's weird because on the 3rd level, you fight no elite enemies, you just go straight to the boss after you get the shortcut. Which made that a lot less frustrating to learn. But for some reason, the boss that, like,
Welcome to the sanctuary.
ignores, like, 80% of the game mechanics, they can't be bothered to do that. Make any damn sense. You're gonna take, like, everything away from me, then just let me fight the boss. I hate how you can't run past enemies. I tried to just run straight for the door. It doesn't let you.
Journey of 1,000
Go through this
miles
every single
begins
time.
with a single-
Now this guy's not gonna cooperate.
Stop him! Fuck's sake!
This chick's gotta go. Makes Krillin even more impossible.
Weakling!
Krillin just does not stagger to anything. Walks through it all. Punch him in the gut, just walks through it. Not there. Clearly I did not land a clean hit. And parry him. Fuck you. Back to Dragon Ball.
To reveal the path you must truly know.
You can barely keep up.
I'm pretty sure, elite enemies can't go Ultra Instinct. I've never seen them do it. It's only lower tiered enemies that can do that. I guess it's supposed to add, like, excitement to playing the game repeatedly. No, elites can't go Ultra Instinct. I'm fairly certain they can't. I've been playing this for a while. I've never seen an elite go Ultra Instinct. Only
8 years. Do better. Try harder. Come on. Try harder.
yeah, elites can't go Ultra Instinct. I know that for a fact. I've never seen them do it.
That's all you got.
Which it'd be incredibly stupid if they could. Yeah, it insults the player while the enemies cheat. They cheat. Like straight up, like just ignore the game mechanics. It's a great feeling.
See your body giving up.
Yeah, my physical body's giving up on me. Dealing with your cheating.
Do better. Try harder. Do better. Try harder.
I think I can get this. I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's just I can't get a good punish. That's like the main problem. He doesn't get knocked down.
So many lives since taking your father's. You understand that? You are blinded by vengeance.
Oops. Alright, I got this next time, I think. The problem is that when you, the way that you stagger elite enemies in this game is you have to dodge their entire string. After that, when you hit them, you see it, like, slow down for a second, like there's a lot of hit stop. That means that they're in a stagger state. But what I don't get about this boss is that I clearly did that multiple times there, but he still gets out of hit stun. Like, kinda confused on what to do next. Got about 45 minutes to do this, so I'm hoping I can finish the game in time. If not, we'll have a run back after.
Not so tough after all.
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
The journey of 1,000 miles.
Stop it, for fuck's sake!
Oh, Krillin didn't go Ultra Instinct this time. Damn it. I always get mixed up by the sweep. One death's not bad. It's fine. There's no reason to save focus, because it doesn't work on the boss.
Stay down.
Yeah, you're done, dude. Hey, get out of here. Well, I'm getting better at fighting elites by doing this, at least. Elites are pretty much like, you can't stagger them. You can't stagger them unless you dodge all of their string. So once you learn their mix-ups, you can combo them.
Do better. Try harder.
Shall we?
Damn. The thing that's annoying about this fight is you just can't do big damage. He doesn't stagger.
That's all you got.
The Hyper Armor City.
Years of training. Come on. Try harder. 8 years. Come on.
Yeah, this boss sucks. This boss is just dumb.
Your reliance on your gift will be
Walk through everything.
Do better. Try harder.
You're a disgrace.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Armor, armor, armor. Just hyper armor the game. I can't stagger him. Like, nothing works.
I can see nothing has changed. 8 years. Come on.
None of the stagger combos work. He just gets out of it so fast. It's like it doesn't exist. Clean hit him and then he's immediately out of it. I can't stagger him.
Body giving up on you. Do better.
Big
Try
cheap
harder.
ass. That doesn't work either. Come on, man! Will you just... Come on! Just die! Jeez, man! Nothing works! Entire moveset is useless! Why does every other enemy in the game, when you get them in that state, they can be knocked down and staggered, but for him, it just stops working? He can immediately start attacking again, like... The punish state does nothing. Why? He has, like, infinite strings.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
All your mechanics are stripped from you. It's just stupid. How are you supposed to punish him when, like, nothing works?
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
Really shitty when I actually make the read and then he just walks through my punish like it's not there. Just instantly cheat his way out of hit stun.
1,000 miles begins with
Stupid. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? It's pissing me off. Why can't these guys just despawn?
Not so tough.
Tired of fighting them. Sick of it. No, you don't. You're not gonna put a bunch of hitboxes on the screen. Shit, this guy's aggro. Alright.
I've longed for a battle like this.
Alright, well, he's going down fast at least. Sweep's not working as much anymore. Just their bosses. The epitome of not fun.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
What's up, Zex? Trying to finish this shit boss fight.
Do better. Try
Like, all of the game mechanics don't work. Supposed to get a stagger after that, but for some reason it does not work on him. It's great fun when something you use the entire game just stops working.
years of
Because reasons.
years. Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Look at that, 2 hits. I get the stagger state and he's immediately out of it. What the hell's the point of it? Oh wait, came up with something. Alright, might be onto something here. Hold on.
Do better. Try harder.
Hold on, I think I found a combo that works on him. Maybe I'll get it next time. We'll see.
Try harder.
I think I can get this next time. Might see the second form. I might see it. Depends on how he cooperates.
Never worked hard enough for you.
Ah, damn it. That was it right there. I think I could finish this game in time. Starting to learn this fight.
Body giving up on you.
Ooh, second form, let's go. What bullshit is he gonna pull this time? I gotta learn the second part. Every boss in this game has 2 forms.
In the end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father. You're here, in front of me, only because of this pendant. But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
You sound like a frightened one to me.
Alright, what's he got now?
Sifu didn't teach
Ooh, what the hell is that? Frickin' Berserker Barrage? Okay. Know what he's doing there.
your reliance on your gift will be your downfall.
I'm guessing I have to, guessing I have to punish the sweep. But that run, I found a combo that works when I punish him, so that's gonna make the first form a lot easier. Because the other bosses, there's consistent ways you can knock them down when you get them in the stagger state, but because he likes to ignore a lot of the game mechanics, it takes a long time to get here. It seems like just doing a heavy attack into sweep. That does a lot of posture damage, too. That seems like the way to go. So maybe,
Welcome to the sanctuary.
now it's gonna be learning the second form and getting the first form consistent.
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
I think it's bullshit that his hit stun state is different than every other enemy in the game. I think that's dumb, but I found a way around it.
1,000 miles.
Take out Krillin's girlfriend here. Good fight against Krillin.
To reveal the path you must truly know. You disappoint.
barely keep up.
You can barely keep up. You didn't get me this time, dude. The hell are you talking about? Starting to block his mix-ups more. He's still talking shit. What a dick. Enemies in this game talk down to you a lot. Like, toxic. Oops.
Come on. That's all you got? After 8 years of training? Do better. Try harder.
Now I can't do the first form.
Try again. Try harder.
Damn. Doing pretty good there for a while. I've got half an hour to go. Beat this before the direct.
Your reliance on your gift will be your downfall.
He only had one hit left. That sucks. Alright, now to harvest this form. Know what he's doing. Gotta find a punish. Might be that sweep. Yeah, there we go. Sweep is the attack you want. You want him to do the sweep. If you can punish the sweep, you can get a full combo.
You never worked hard enough when you were young. I can see nothing as well.
Damn, that Berserker Barrage is crazy. I'm getting the hang of this, though. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Gotta play better.
So many lives since taking your father's. Your father had time to teach you this.
Yeah. It was weird, like, that attempt, he staggered for a couple hits. I would like to get more damage when I stagger him, but right now what seems to work is just one heavy attack into sweep into ground pound. That does a lot of his structure damage. I'm starting to get the hang of this, though. I think I can do it. I think there's another phase after that, too, but I think it's like some kind of gimmick phase. I think I heard something. Not sure. I don't have an answer for some of those attacks, though. I think when he does the Berserker Barrage, you need to dodge.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Nerves get the better of you?
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with
Yeah, they do, but the problem is, like, a lot of the mechanics don't work, which just sucks. They're not unbeatable. I mean, I'm learning this fight pretty well. I'm learning it. It's not like it's impossible. It's just general and melee action games. It's not fun when things you learn on regular enemies just like stop working. That's kind of how this game is. Not like the game is impossible.
Weakling!
Right, Krillin cooperated.
To reveal the path, you must truly let go. Only then will the... It's an honor.
Fucking bitch, man. Infinite health. Stay in the combo.
Taste defeat.
Get out of here, bitch ass. Alright, let's try this again. At this point, it's pretty much just going to be getting the second phase consistently. I figured out a combo that works on him.
Come on. Try harder, you fool. Do better. Try harder. Come on. Come on. Try harder, you fool.
No, I don't think it will help. About his little boss wipe there. The thing about taking the weapon is you lose a lot of your moves.
After
So
8 years of training. Do better. Try hard.
I totally botched this fight. This one's my fault. I kept dropping the input for the sweep, so I'm not getting the stagger.
8 years. Come on. Pathetic. Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Botched attempt. I can't get past the first now. I kind of wish he did not have a second form. I'm tired of this fight. I'm getting tired of it. Alright.
Time to teach you this.
Damn. I think that Berserker Barrage, just need to dodge it.
You never worked hard enough when you were young.
Bitch.
I can see nothing as wrong.
So now I just need to learn when I can get stagger on him. The only thing I found is the sweep. He usually does this like the second or third hit of his string. If you do that, then you can get him in the guaranteed hit stun state, but everything else. You know what? I don't need your backseating. You haven't even played the game. You haven't even played the game. Don't need your backseating. I don't mind backseating, but I hate it when people do it and they haven't even fucking played the game. You need a timeout. Wow. Let's see you do this. Have you played the game? No. Why do people do that? I'm totally, like, open with backseating too, but not from people who haven't played. Like, you don't even know how the mechanics work. Why are you trying to help?
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
No. You know better than that. I don't ask for much. I don't have, like, a laundry list of rules. But don't backseat if you haven't played the game. Not helpful. I totally don't mind backseating in most situations. Like, you know, when I was playing Monster Hunter last week, I don't mind that at all. Because it makes things less frustrating. And it's a popular game that people have played. I don't mind that. But when people try to backseat and they clearly have not played it, that really grinds my gears. Don't do it. Which is weird because, like, most streamers, like, hate backseating of any kind. I don't mind it. I have a low frustration threshold. I don't mind. If someone knows something to, like, make me less frustrated, then sure. Speak up. But if you haven't played the game, keep your mouth shut. It's not hard. I personally, when I watch other content creators, I get turned off when they have, like, 800 rules. I think the only rule that's really needed is just, don't be a dick.
After 8 years of training.
That covers, like, most bases. For me, my only other rule is don't backseat if you haven't played the game. Dodge that. that move has me stumped right now. I like don't know. I don't know what the response is to that. Maybe you just have to dodge low.
Will be your downfall.
The thing about the first level, you get a shortcut that skips like half of it, but if you're trying to do a serious attempt, it's actually better to do the entire first level. Get it to the point where you're only dying, like, I mean, ideally you would, like, not die at all, but get it to the point where you're, like, no older than 22 getting out of there, because that way you get all 3 shrines, and you have all those upgrades. The second level is pretty much the hardest, but the second level also lets you use the shortcut, and you can get all 3 shrines. Yeah. That's how this run got as far as it has. I flawlessed the first level. But on the second level, you can use the shortcut and still get all 3 shrines. So there's no reason to not do that. That level is a massive difficulty spike. Fuck! Die! He won't die. He's not cooperating anymore.
You never worked hard enough for Rio.
Ooh! What's next?
You were supposed to guard the talisman, not steal it.
It's the only way to save them, Sifu!
You failed to honor your oath. You are unworthy. Now leave. He who has Kung Fu and Wu De makes the other know he can break him. His hands go out like lightning, and the other doesn't want to fight anymore.
This. Right, well. I know there's a true ending. Oh, GG. Alright, well, it's time for the Nintendo Direct. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed me dissecting that fight without, like, really watching anything. I'll probably play through this again after stuff. Anyway, I think you have to spare all the bosses or something. That's what I've heard you have to do. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch anything. For that game. A lot more rewarding when you don't do that. Find the correct setup. Finished with 5 minutes to spare. Bad. You did what? That boss fight's still pretty dumb. Not gonna lie. Just not fun when game mechanics get subverted like that and get ignored. I still beat it. Still did it. The problem with that fight is that he ignores. He has like almost no hit stun. But yeah, I did it. Back in later. Good to go. The thing that sucks about that fight, I think is really stupid, is that they take the focus away from you. So if you actually intend on finishing the game that run, like, speccing in focus is pointless. Because it does not work. You're better off taking structure damage. If I play that game again, I'd probably get like 2 points in focus gain on avoid or parry, and then the rest I would put structure damage. And I think that's kind of dumb. The whole game teaches you, like, you know, your big reward for dodging, the fact that you can focus and you can induce hit stun at any point. But then he completely circumvents all of that. That mechanic just stops working. I think that's kind of dumb. Have so many things on the upgrades that you can get that increase your focus, and none of it has any bearing on that boss whatsoever. He just walks through it. Yeah, it's not impossible at all. It's not impossible. You saw me do it. I learned that second fight by myself with no guidance. Not impossible at all. It's just not fun when a lot of the shit you have is. That's really what it comes down to. Don't listen to anybody saying the game is impossible. It's not impossible. It's just the bosses are very, I don't know the word for it. You just don't really have a lot of options against them. See, how long did it take me to beat that game? Took me 8 hours to beat that game. Actually, about 9 hours. Hey, whoa, what's this?
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
So,
I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody...
gonna have less clones this time?
This is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
But now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Hold me back from my excitement, yeah. Not exactly too thrilled.
You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever.
Especially since, because of the I don't interact with the source material at all, so
Hello, everyone.
doesn't have that
I'm
going
Shin
for it.
Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
It's not like Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, where it's like I've
What you just saw
watched a
was
lot
the
of source
trailer for the
material.
Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you. We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2.
I'm sorry,
Black
but this
Hole Rising.
art style looks
more commanding officers and
so
more
much worse
diverse
than the
terrain
pixel
can be
art.
leveraged for additional tactical opportunities.
Advance Wars games had
Like
beautiful
blasting through
pixel art.
pipelines
Now
to
it just
cross
looks
into
like
enemy territory.
every
In
other
both
indie game.
campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay and reset your turns for
I
a
had
smoother
friends that played
tactical
these games. I never
experience.
played it myself, but I
Flex
remember
your
really liking the
strategic
pixel
muscles
art.
outside of
Now
both
that's gone.
campaigns with additional modes.
Just looks like
Go for high scores in the
it's like
war
every
room.
like mobile indie game
Create
out
and
there.
share custom maps in the design room.
Looks like a solid
More
remake
battle
though. I
friends
just think
and
the
frenemies in local and online
art
multiplayer.
style's a pretty fat downgrade.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th.
Not the first time that's
Pre-orders
happened
are
though.
available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe. In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun, each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live.
This game has done
In
such
this
a
living
180
and
from when it
breathing
launched.
universe, trade
This game
convoys
was,
travel between stars.
I think, one of the
Factions
first
vie
games
for
that
territory. Pirates hunt
got
unwilling
overhyped by
travelers,
Sony.
and the authorities
Like,
are ever
it
watching.
was never a bad game. It's just that
Your journey may
they
be
kept
fraught
showing
with
it at like
danger,
press conferences and stuff.
actions have consequences.
And it gave
Traitor,
people the
fighter,
expectation it was a AAA game, and it never was. Now it's in a really good
How
spot.
will
When it
you
launched, it
live
had
in this
barely
universe?
anything.
No Man's Sky.
I notice that they
lands
like
on
don't do
Nintendo
that as
Switch
much
this
anymore.
summer.
Like, look, this is an indie game. They like would not shut up about that game, and it gave people this unrealistic expectation. I don't know why they did that. It was weird. They showed that game like 10 times before it came out. It's like, then it turns out the game was made by like 12 people. Like, why did you just like self-sabotage their game like that? Yeah, they did that too, to be fair, but it didn't help, like, giving it massive time slots at E3 and stuff. That didn't do it any favors.
Mario Strikers
Should not have
Battle
done
League. Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Last one was like
Hit
GameCube,
the
right?
net, and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Definitely better than FIFA.
Up to 8 players. 4 players on each team can compete against each
Not
other on one
sleep-inducing.
Nintendo Switch system.
That's worth something.
In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items, tackles, and hyper strikes, anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this. That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fonzers at the ready. A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Fonzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Fonzer.
Yeah, there hasn't been one of these in a long time.
The great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch. Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits,
the frame rate's better in the full game.
Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as
30
well as
FPS
free
racing games
online
are
multiplayer
pretty
modes.
bad.
Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo
Like
Switch this summer.
Worst genres to be 30 FPS are like shmups
Dive into these
and racing
classic
games.
franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the
Bottom
power
tier.
of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls, enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack.
I don't know if people want an enhanced soundtrack.
Originally released on the Satellaview is
That's
included.
a slippery slope.
Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based
They did that with
adventure.
Final Fantasy X too. Kingdom
Chrono
Hearts games
Cross,
as well.
The Radical Dreamers Edition.
They remixed it and like
dashes
people are like, what the
slashes
hell?
its way
Give me the
onto
shit I
Nintendo
listened to when I was a
Switch
kid.
April 7th. Pre-orders begin
But being able to
today
turn off the
on
random
Nintendo
encounters is
eShop.
really nice though. I don't think anything ages those old JRPGs more than random encounters every 5 seconds. So, it's cool that they're doing that. Yeah, newly enhanced soundtrack is pretty triggering. Because that's like the one thing about Chrono Cross that everybody agrees is very good, is the soundtrack.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable
game itself is
platforming
incredibly
adventure,
divisive.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes
I had a
place in
real-life friend that didn't
mysterious
like that game that
world
much.
With an unusual mix of nature and civilization.
I don't think anybody can argue that the music is
To
bad.
rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode,
Yeah, a lot of people
new
don't
actions will
like
be
the game.
available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar
What's up,
copy
Saeed?
abilities
How you
can be
doing?
evolved. Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world?
No.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross-progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you
Wow, I'm
on
thrilled.
Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB
Show
The
Mario
Show 22
Strikers and then
online
just
matches
a
on other consoles.
typical boring-
No need to worry. You can invite
boring
them and
sports
play
game.
online.
Talk about a buzzkill.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here.
Oh boy, for Cloud!
From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC. Every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as Cloud
Dude, they got so
versions that
much
can be
bad
played
PR
while
for doing
connected
this.
to the internet.
How
Relive
can you
or
not
get
port
to
the
know
first
these
2
heart-filled
games?
adventures alongside Sora,
Like they ran on the PS3
Goofy,
like 12
and
years
more
ago.
for the first time in TV, tabletop,
You'd
or
be
handheld
stupid to
mode.
buy that.
Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud.
For Cloud,
containing
yeah.
all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch
Let me
tomorrow.
just bend over and open my wallet
Each
right
collection's
now.
Cloud
Thanks.
version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year. A classic comes alive. Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was.
That's the best character
The
right
near
there.
future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant
I haven't
future,
seen anything
a
I've really
newly
wanted
built
so
robot
far,
is
but
swept up
they are
in a
dropping some
tragedy in
megatons.
space. What
That's
other
good.
stories are on the horizon?
I haven't seen anything that's really wowed me so far.
In death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
But I have a very
Pre-orders
abnormal
begin today
taste in
on
games,
Nintendo
so
eShop.
I don't want to sound like it's disappointing. So I just don't have anything I'm interested
How was
in.
that? Next up is this.
Yeah, they're showing some pretty cool stuff. A lot of things out of left field.
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch Sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
No.
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores! They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf. And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you.
Golf's gonna get rollback before
That's all I
Dragon Ball
have for now
Fighters.
about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Serenoa and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game.
Oh, what's this?
All it takes is one hit. Even from this.
That sounds stupid.
Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty.
Why would you want to do that, man?
Can you face this new challenge?
No.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
That's all they added. It's just, you die in one hit.
This free update launches later today.
Okay.
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Right. Great, I guess.
Something found for Nintendo
It's
Switch.
literally just the epitome of video game difficulty. Like, everything just does more damage. It's the exact same game. Or they have, like, 10 times more health. It's very engaging. Not really. Yeah, that's some clickbait content for you right there. Because what they do with video games now is people complain it's too easy when they've been playing video games for like 30 years. And like the difficulty is actually not overtuned at all for like normal ass people that don't play like 16 hours a day for 30 years of their life. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna give everything 10 times more health, and you take 10 times more damage.
Earthbound
There, the game
and
is harder.
Earthbound Beginnings will be added to
Like, yeah, it's
Nintendo
harder,
Switch
but it's not
Online
fun.
later today.
It's not fun or engaging. It's doing the same thing for longer. That's what a lot of the difficulty settings are. Yeah, where's Bayonetta, man? Oh, that's coming out today. I'll buy that. I will buy that. We'll do a port review of that. I'll buy that game. That game's pretty decent. There's one thing I'll buy. Getsu Fumaden Undying Moon. That's coming out today.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
The short answer is that it
Pack.
still sells.
You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
They have like a Grand Theft Auto 5
released at a time,
situation going on with Mario Kart 7.
48
Mario Kart 8, I mean.
We plan on releasing by the end of 2023.
It's like the game keeps selling, so they feel like they don't need to make a new
Coconut
one.
Mall,
I know somebody who's going to be really excited about this, though.
Choco Mountain.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Grand
And
Theft Auto
Tokyo
5
Blur
of Nintendo.
will be included in the first wave.
Just like the game still sells tons of copies.
You can play
People
these
still
courses
play it all these years
locally
later.
and online.
They don't feel like they need to make a new one.
The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership, or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
And my phone can emulate all those games, so not buying it.
That? I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Alright, Bayonetta's not happening, folks. Sorry.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go!
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Yeah, it's kind of a hollow direct for me. The Fire Emblem game I might check out. As long as it's not, like, completely dumbed
The
down.
story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties
Other
together
than
the
that-
features of the worlds depicted in
That
Xenoblade
and Getsu
Chronicles
Fumaden.
and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I
Really
hope
see
you'll
anything
look
else.
forward to
Really,
it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
really jumping out at me.
Thank you for watching.
Just that one thing. That's a pretty cool direct, though. It's just not for me. I'm not the kind of person to, like, go on Twitter and complain that they didn't announce, like, Assault Spy 2 or Bizarro 5 or something. They definitely announced a lot of cool stuff, just nothing I'm particularly interested in. Let me see if that Getsu Fumaden is out right now. I just finished Sifu. Backlog is getting cleared. Yeah, the Skull update. Are there patch notes for that yet? Like, what exactly are they changing? I can't seem to find patch notes anywhere. It's weird that they don't have patch notes. Are you willing to suffer through Babylon's fall? I'm pretty sure no, dude. Pretty sure I'm not. Full disclosure. Unless they did, like, a massive change from the beta. I knew some people that played the beta, and it looked pretty jank. I can look past jank if the game is fun, but it doesn't even look like the fun kind of jank like Assault Spy or Battle for the Grid. It looks really rough. I don't even think I'd play that if someone donated it to me. I don't know, man. Did I get the alternate ending? No. How do I do that? Just tell me. I already beat the game. There's nothing left to spoil. I have every shortcut. I like all I have left to do is the secret ending and getting all the moves. That's like all that's left. I've cleared everything else. I avoided spoilers. I didn't really watch anything on that game. But yeah, if you know how to do that, tell me. How do you spare them? I'm not seeing Getsu Fumaden on Switch right now. Looking for it. No, I just beat the game like literally 5 minutes before the direct started. I came on an hour early to try to beat the game before the direct, and I did it like 5 minutes before it started. So I haven't looked into any of the side stuff. Yeah, I might do that tonight. We'll see. I'm going back to kitty sitting tonight, so I don't know how much energy I'll have to do it. But yeah, I did finish the game, so now I can give my honest thoughts on it. If not tomorrow, then probably Friday. Get that done. Yeah, I'm not seeing Getsu Fumaden right now. I can't find it. Maybe they'll put it up later. Get both endings to get the secret ending. Huh. I don't particularly care about the plot, but I finished the game. I think I finished the game faster than most people did. I've seen... Seems like people take like over 15 hours to finish it. I picked it up pretty fast just because I play a lot of action games, melee action games, obviously. I think the last boss was like not fun though. The last boss was pretty lame. It's kind of like ignore 90% of the game mechanics, but once I figured out that consistent way to put him in hit stun, it wasn't that bad. Is the ending even worth it? I mean, it's not really a game I'm playing for the story. Just like he turns young again or something. Don't tell me. Like, is it actually worth it? see, what achievements do I have on Sifu? Let's pull that up right now. What the hell? It's like not even showing them. Like, what? I legally bought the game. Why can't I see my achievements? What? The Epic Game Store, just great. Look at this. I've done a good chunk of this. Hey Zex, when is the skull update? Huh. They can defend against my fastest strikes, yeah. You got that right, dude. They definitely have learned the ancient art of hyper armor. Well, I pretty much got everything this run. I have every shortcut, so all that's really left is just getting all the moves and stuff. I think they'll probably might rebalance this game a little bit. Obviously, it's not possible. I did it blind, not watching any videos at all. It's not like it's impossible. Some of it's not fun. Well, the bosses are kind of a mixed bag. Especially the last one. He kind of like ignores stuff you do. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. They did say that they're going to add new stuff to it, so maybe they'll add like a bloody palace or something. I think like a true like roguelike mode where you had like really cool upgrades. That would be really fun.
Get lost. I warned you, asshole.
Damn, he's on fire!
You stay there.
Open it! Open up! Don't make me bust this damn door down! Back the fuck up!
Holy shit! No freaking way!
That bag's on his way to you.
Guys, we got company.
Man! Let's get the better.
Oh, reset. Reset. Started playing really bad. I'll probably try to get the ending, yeah. I'll probably play through the game a couple more times to get the other moves and stuff, so it's more interesting. A lot of the moves are kind of useless, but I still, you know how I like movesets. And I have all the shortcuts now too, so you get back to the bosses pretty easily.
Come into our place.
Open it! Open up! Don't make me bust this damn door down! Okay. Bag's on his way to you.
Remastered soundtrack, yeah, that's risky. I don't have any emotional attachment to those games, but that's something that triggers me a lot. Games I do care about doing that kind of thing. I don't know, man. The soundtrack's perfectly fine the way it is. Don't mess with success.
No freaking way! Come on, speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the fuck? Get the better of you. How the fuck you get in here?
You're sure about that?
You're dead. Your time is up now. He has a weapon. Holy. That can't be possible.
Damn it. Okay, let me see if Getsu Fumaden's out. If not, I'm gonna take a break because I have kitty sitting tonight. Probably like rest for a little bit. Not seeing it. The hell do they mean by later today? Seeing it. I think they'll do some polishing to Sifu. I really think they will. I mean, I've proven you can beat the game blind. Like not watching anything. I've proven you can do that. But there's some aspects of it that are really jank. I'm not really sure if I care about the ending. I mean, it's kind of like a non-ending, though. I'll say that much. Like, ending was just kind of like basically everybody just yells at him because he killed everybody. And that, like, nothing really happens. Oh, the game is out. Okay. Let's see. Well, Chrono Cross is just a very divisive game in general. Number of things. No, it went 3D. The graphics have not aged as well because they went 3D. Also, it kind of like craps on anybody who liked the original game. Because what I've been told, like, all the original characters have, like, really depressing things that happen to them. Which is kind of like what happened to the new Star Wars trilogy. You know? I mean, if you don't have all that baggage of the original game, it's still a good game, but it's very divisive. But I mean, everybody can agree the soundtrack is amazing. So the fact that they're even touching it at all, I mean, I can see why. A little bit triggering. I mean, it triggers me. I like the soundtrack to that. I've never played it myself, but I don't really think it's something that needs to be touched. It's completely fine the way it is. Alright, I bought the game. Downloading. You know, it's rumored that Tales of Destiny remake is getting a remaster. I would be down for that. I think the main thing they would have to do with that game is give you more slots. Because that game does a lot of things right in terms of its battle system. But you only have 6 slots, and the characters have massive movesets in that game. It's the most limiting factor, especially once you play the game more than once. The first time, it's like, it's not that limiting, but when you get to New Game Plus and stuff, it's game pretty much blue balls you. You have like all these moves and you only have 6 slots. There's a code to get around that on the emulated version. I think you use the Naughty Kitty dolls to give yourself more. It's been rumored that that's been coming for a while. I mean, we might see that this year. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that direct. I bought Getsu Fumaden right now. The Fire Emblem Muso. I don't know. I really liked the combat system in that game. I liked how you could tag and stuff. That was fun. It was just the clones made it so boring to play. I liked how people defended the clones when that game came out. It's like, oh, they have different stats. They have different stats, but dude, I don't care if they have 3 extra points of luck. That that makes no bearing on anything. You can make builds in that game that just kill everything. Like that's not an excuse for it. There's no excuse to have like 5 characters use the exact same moveset. Like you're basically only going to use one of them. And if you don't like that moveset at all, like I didn't like the bow moveset. I thought it sucked and it was boring. But there were like 5 characters that used it, so that's a pretty significant chunk of the roster I just never touched. I did not see anything indicating that you can switch characters in the new one, so maybe like they're gonna go like Basara with it or something, or like you have like less characters but there's no clones. I feel like the first game they tried to like, I don't know anything about Fire Emblem, but they tried to like have a large roster, but they didn't have the dev time and the resources to make them unique. So you had a couple characters that were really fun to play, and then you had just a bunch of useless clones. And even if you liked that moveset, there were still like 3 characters you never touch. But from what gameplay they showed, there was nothing on that UI that indicated that you could switch characters. So it might just be like a one-person team, which is kind of boring. Hopefully they expand upon it somehow. I know the Touken Ranbu game comes out in like a week. I'm not really interested. I heard that game is not really that interesting mechanically, as some people in my Discord talk about how it was fun to play. But yeah, the Fire Emblem, I think the ball's in their court on that one. If they're limiting it only to the latest Fire Emblem game, that gives them a lot of leeway. It's like, you know, they don't have to have the legacy characters, and they could get away with like a couple characters per faction, which would allow them to not have to do clones. But you never know. You never know with the Muso division of Koei Tecmo. It could still be like 18 clones in that game. Now, I'm mildly interested in it. I need to find out more about it. They didn't really show much of anything, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I should be back for a kitty sitting stream in about 2 hours. Yeah, they will probably remaster, what's it called? Probably remaster Age of Calamity. The new Switch comes out. That game's got a lot of problems, though, that aren't the frame rate. I stopped playing it because of the frame rate, but when I went back to it, like, that game's weapon systems, all kinds of jacked up. It sucks. It sucks. It's way too hard to get stuff that you want in that game, and by the time you get, like, one weapon maxed out, the game is already over. They consolidated a lot of the filler content that the first game had. I couldn't finish everything in the first game. It got too repetitive. There was too much forced grinding, and the combat wasn't interesting either, so it didn't have that going for it. But at least in that game, you could make a weapon pretty easily. Age of Calamity, it's like, felt like you had to like have lottery-winning luck to get anything. I'm glad I went back to it. I'm glad I played through it, but it definitely was not. That game is like the best and worst Muso game. It has a lot of things going for it. The combat is good. You have a lot of defensive options. There's no clones in the game. The presentation is good, but the making weapons in the game sucks. And a lot of the characters need attack speed. And by the time you do that, you're going to be sick of the game because the RNG is horrendous. So hopefully the new Fire Emblem, they find a balance with like moveset quality, no clones, and the combat is not just spamming the same charge attack over. That's what I hated about the first Hyrule Warriors. That game just got old fast. I mean, if you're not looking for any kind of depth to the combat, Hyrule Warriors 1 is fine. But it's too much of a good thing, and the combat's not interesting enough to really back it up, in my opinion. So, hopefully that game will turn out. I don't know. They showed very little gameplay. I'm sure they'll show more. I think it comes out in like 4 months, so I'll probably do like a deep dive on it soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I should be back in like 2 hours, 2-3 hours, depending on how much work's over there. They tested negative, so I'm going back to my kitty sitting job tonight. So I'll play some I'll play my mobile stuff over there, and then we'll see if I feel like doing another stream. I don't know. Catch you later. But yeah, the skull updates in like 45 minutes. I'll check that out later.